Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net and sailingweather.co.uk, the Sailing Weather Information Service. This is your week ahead and weekend outlook forecast updated on Monday, the 10th of March. Thanks again for watching. Hope some of you managed to get out over the weekend sailing, and this week actually is not looking too bad either. Got a bit of a breeze picking up across the Channel and southern counties of England during the course of this afternoon. Got northeasterlies here blowing in, probably coming in at around about a force 4 later on. Variable winds though at just force 2, perhaps touching a 3 through the Irish Sea. Western Scotland going into a southwesterly at 3s or 4s. Eastern Scotland westerlies at 3, and I think for Eastern England we're northeasterlies here around that high of around 2 to 3. Now for Tuesday, high pressure off towards the east on Tuesday. More of a breeze to the south. You see the isobars closer together there. I think they will bring an east-northeast to northeasterly wind at a 5, touching a 6 in the middle part of the Channel. I think off southwestern coast we're looking generally here at an east-northeasterly, again at around a 5. Through the Irish Sea we're easterlies blowing here at around 3 or 4. Off western Scotland, southwesterlies here blowing in at around a 4, but perhaps touching a 6 off Cape Wrath there. Eastern Scotland into a southwesterly here at around a 4, but a 5 around Orkney and Shetland. And for Eastern England, well, across northeastern coast, we're probably just northeasterlies at 3s, but East Anglia, we're looking at east northeasterlies at 5s, possibly even up to a 6. But all areas look as if they are going to enjoy fair conditions through the day on Tuesday. And then on to Wednesday, little change really. High pressure stays off towards the east. Got an easterly flow across southern areas. Through the Channel we're looking at northeast to east northeasterly winds, probably here blowing at the top end of a 4 to the bottom end of a 5. Off southwestern coast we're east northeasterlies at 4. Through the Channel, through the Irish Sea we're easterlies here at around 3 or a 4. Western Scotland southwesterlies here at 4 or 5. Eastern Scotland westerly here to a southwesterly. Actually, let's make that a southwesterly here at around 4, and then eastern coast of England generally easterlies at 4 or 5. Fair for all with good conditions as well. And then on to Thursday, high pressure remains towards the east. Very light winds on Thursday, quite variable. Generally south to southeasterlies at 1s or 2s through the Channel. I think we're looking at south to southwesterlies at 2s across southwest England and the Irish Sea. Southwesterlies at 6 across the far northwest of Scotland, but 4 I think for the southwestern parts of western Scotland. Off northeast Scotland, southwesterlies at 5. Eastern Scotland we're looking at southwesterlies at 3, and eastern England generally east-southeasterly at 2 or 3. Friday sees a weak front coming into the northwest. That brings the winds more into a westerly, probably blowing at a 4 or a 5. Northern Scotland westerly at 5, and eastern Scotland westerly here at around a 4 or 5 too. Eastern England we're going to a westerly at a 3, and through the Channel it's variable at force 2 or 3. The Irish Sea westerly at a 2, but increasing up to 3 or perhaps a 4 later on in the day. A few spots of rain associated with that cold front, but otherwise looks as if it should be fair. And then on to Saturday. Well, high pressure looks as if it stays across Ireland on Saturday. Through the Channel, we're northeasterlies here, blowing at around a 4 or a 5. Through the Irish Sea, northerlies at around a 3 or 4. Northwestern and northern Scotland, we're westerly here at around a 5. Perhaps touching a 5 in northeast Scotland. Off eastern Scotland westerly at 4, and off northeast England and northeasterly at 4. But again, a pleasant day. I think this front just bringing an area of cloud and 1 or 2 spots of rain with it, but essentially most of us are dry. I guess the other area to watch for is just northern parts of Scotland here, where we may find some low cloud and visibility reduced to moderate or poor at times. Now, we need you to spread the word about sailing weather as much as you possibly can, so please do feel free to forward the address on to your sailing colleagues, mariners, anybody else who you think would be interested. Also, don't forget you can get the area forecasts for the whole of the UK, the written forecasts, by going to Area Forecasts here, which brings you up that page. And on here, 2 important areas. One is the Solent, which gives you a full detailed forecast for the Solent, absolutely unique to sailing weather. You won't get that anywhere else. And also, just by clicking on the drop-down menu here, you can get forecasts for the whole of the UK, and they include the inshore waters and shipping forecasts too. So if you were to click on there on Select Swiss Forecast, select your area you want, and it produces you a forecast something like this. Or if you clicked on the Solent forecast, the PDF, it'll give you a forecast like this. And feel free to print these out and, as I say, print them up in your clubs, your marinas, wherever. Forward them on by email. What we want to do is to get a sponsor in for these forecasts, and we've had some interest already. But the more people we can get watching, the more interest we get from the sponsors, and we can then make sure the service is updated every single day. But for now, whatever you're doing this week, enjoy your sailing if you can, and don't forget, we'll have an update for you online by Thursday. But once again, thanks for watching, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.